Hi my beautiful people, welcome to this amazing channel. My name is Nancy Gitongo Official, and thank you so much for coming back. If it's your first time watching, kindly remember to hit the subscribe button and let's get to 500 subscribers. Yes, and this is kindly, if you haven't watched part 1 of this story, just go back to my channel and get to watch the story so that you can be able to understand this more. Okay, so we have moved now from the worst. This is now where we say you know, trusting the process. I love how God does his work, kindly, if you don't believe in God, just look at this story, we have come from 2021, we are there now. We moved to a different and better place, you know. At least it wasn't a Mabati house anymore. At least we moved to, as you can see on this video, sorry, we moved to a better place, I mean, sorry, to a better place. And the rooms were spacious, by the way. Yeah, Kapsa, if it could fit all those things, it was spacious. If you can remember the double rooms for Kitambo, someone used to be on this side. It was two-sided here. Someone used to be on the other side. The other side was the salon. Ukichanuliwa nywele huko harufu inaingia kwangu. Imagine. And if you don't trust God, I just want to look at this. I just love God, how God works. And we all have our stories. We all have a story to tell, but our stories are different, And to me, honestly, to document my journey and to put it out there, it's just to help someone, one or two people, just to motivate them. Never give up on life, never give up on yourself, never give up on people who loves you. Now, after moving out, that is where now things started changing again. If I take you back, 2021 was a corona time. Now 2022, things were getting better, now see, I couldn't afford to be in a better place and sit a one bedroom, something like that. But at that point, I was like, since I didn't have so much, I didn't have many things at my place, I decided why not buy, buy things that I don't have. Then later I move to a better place, and that's how I decided I started buying things. I will be, by the way, plugging you. I have a lot of plugs. Yes, you need to stay tuned. Kindly turn on the notification bell if you haven't. Yes, you have a lot. Yeah. Woo, I can't wait to tag you. I can't wait to do a house tour, to this amazing place. But guys, if you want me to do a house tour, then do this. Just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Just get me to 500 subscribers, and that will be the time to do the house tour. I will be delighted to do a house tour for you guys. And yeah, we stayed there for a while, and things were now opening up. Now events started, people started calling us, to do the, and seeing God. Now after moving there, for staying there for a while, and I felt like, you know what, it's okay. kama hatujamaliza kununua hizo zingine like let's just go on the other side tukanunua hizo vitu zingine huko. That was 2022, you know. Then 2023 again we moved now to this amazing place. Like for this now, you just have to get me to 500 subscribers to do the house tour for you, to do a lot of plugs because sikuwa na vitu. So and I've bought a lot of things. That means what? Uko na plugs mingi, and those plugs, I promise you, they are just amazing because most of the things are pocket friendly. You know, starting with the amazing curtains. Look at my couch. You know, this thrown blanket, like there is a lot. I had nothing, by the way. The challenge is that number one, when we moved, I will show you. Hiyo time nitakuwa nikifanya house tour. We only had my baby's chair, a rent chair. I will show you. Now I bought a coffee table and glass coffee table. Watoto wakavunja. Now my baby had to write from floor ama from the bed, since hatukuwa hata na couch or anything. You know, I just bought a carpet juu ya mtoto baridi miguu and all that, you know, and so he could write his homework, you know, just from the floor or yeah, because sasa wamevunja my glass table. Honestly, sina do. What will I do? That's how we survived. It was writing from the floor. I can remember ile siku nilinunua, it was so happy. Like the time I bought the couch, it was so it was super happy. Like, mommy, thank you so much. Like, oh, it was so cute. It was priceless, you know, those moments. And well, another thing is that we used to walk, and now that area ye kwenye tulikuwa tunaishi nyumba ya mabati, at least ilikuwa not far even from school or, you know, stage ni hapo tu, lakini kukinyesha matope unakaa umetoka mbali kai, na it was just like a small distance, you know. Now to where we moved, hata kukinyesha ni mchanga ile ya hakuna matope, you know. And again we used to walk. Honestly, I can remember there was a day I didn't have anything, money for transport, but I thank God it was manageable because we could walk. But mtoi alikuwa bado mdogo, imagine. And if you see us walking today, I swear it's because we want to walk. But at that time I didn't have money, you know, and there was a lot. I didn't have money, so we were not living far from school. So if we don't have money, but now you see we moved from that area to another area, na kulikuwa far now, ni mbali kidogo, you know, from school and work. And I can remember there was the day like I had to work my son like mapema, tukajitayarisha mapema, we had to move you know, tukapitia na shortcut ingine huko kwa mto like do tufike shule mapema. I promised myself I'm not going to cry, and I won't cry. I remember those days, and honestly I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But I love how my son like used to he could make fun of it, like, "Mom, do you remember the day that you took me to school at night?" Because ilikuwa mapema, so bado kulikuwa na giza, so we walked 3 shortcuts. I promised myself. So for him it was fun, like, "Mom, do you remember like taking me to school at like at night?" Mama was number one, you know. I was number one, like hakuna mtu alikuwa amefika. And to me, I felt so bad about it. But I was like, "You know what, Mama? You can do this. You're a strong mom. And we are not there today. Who is God? See us." When I look at my house, now my baby has a study desk. Like, akona study area yake. Like, we have almost everything that we want. We have almost everything that we wanted. I'm like, so kindly, just a minute. Don't give up on yourself. And we really suffered. But look at us today. We are happy. Like, I can't wait to walk this journey with you guys, since this is the beginning, launching, and never give up. I can remember at that time I was going through mental breakdown, like bad sana, like I could cry a good one. Hey, I can remember now, hata sijawambia. On how I survived there. Kwa hiyo nyumba ya mabati, there was a time, since there was no jobs, we were paid 500 per day. Okay, so me, I was granted from Monday to Friday. That means I have 2500, right? So kwa mwezi niko na 10k. 10k, I have to pay rent, I have to pay everything, and I have a child, I have to pay school fees, right? And I tried. So I had to figure it out, like how to come up with the rest of the money, because this one honestly can't be enough. So since it was from Monday to Friday, now Saturday and Sunday I have to figure it out, like where can I get the rest of the money. And kulikuwa na vijana, like machali wengi walikuwa wanaishi pamoja. I didn't know walikuwa wanaenda job wapi. So kitambo, I never used to know on how to prepare chapatis. But at that time, I swear you can learn anything. Hey. That time I was preparing a very soft, nice chapatis, like ya kuuza, and I could sell them. Was small but soft, tamu. I was selling at 10 bob, because uko nje wanauziwa na 20, I think it was 20. Yeah, So me, I had to sell it. I don't know if it's 10 or 15. Now nikajua the rest, like it a sort fair, you know, it a sort something. That's how I survived, because watu wangeniona wasema ai we hawezi fua nguo, oh wananiita slay queen. Imagine watu wanakuita slay queen na unapitia mashinda, like they don't know what you're going through. They're like ai we hawezi fanya hiyo kazi. Sasa nikaachana hiyo kazi ya kufua because watu wanipei, wananiita slay queen. So that's how we survived there. And by the way, like, oof, I cooked chapatis, a very nice chapatis. But I hate chapatis because today I can't even cook them. But you will get to know how to prepare nice soft chapatis when we will be getting in the kitchen, because sooner or later we will be getting in the kitchen, because peer videos like how to earn nyash and everything, you know, squeezing na watu wanaenda kundungwa like anti aging, like sijui nini hizo zote. We won't be going for that. We will be doing it naturally. You know, you can see how I'm glowing. Yes, we will be doing it right over here. What you just need is to get me to 500 subscribers so that we can do the house tour and start getting the kitchen direct. Yes, we will be having a lot, by the way, and you will get to know me better. Like kuna vitu mob sana that I will be now moving with you, like step by step. You will get to know anything and everything about me. Yeah. Another thing that happened at that time kwa nyumba ya mabati is I was going through a mental breakdown. Like manze nilitrend #1 trending in that area, na maybe hata neighboring counties. Oh my goodness, like people can spread lies, like like uongo tupu, like everything was a lie, you know. And they really talked, you know, they really did it. And to me, I was so broken. My heart was so heavy, you know, like you're going through a lot. I'm already depressed. I already have a low self-esteem, mental breakdown ndio hiyo, niko na mtoi. So what I did, like I can remember, thank you my family, nawapenda sana, I love you so much, especially my mommy. Mom, I love you so much. You've been such a strong woman. I think that's why I'm that strong woman that I am today. And they were like, oh, we can take care of your son, and then later you will just take him when you're stable, you know, at least ukwe time ya kumaneuver around. And I was like, thank you so much, but I just want to deal with this. I felt like you know, I hear of different stories, like when you were to pelekwa home at some time, at some point I could feel like ama nimpeleke tu, because nikimpeleka things will be easier. But I thank God, because nowadays now we can, like, we are growing together, you know, like I can't wait for him like to grow, you know, to a gentleman, like tuko karibu kutoshana. I just look at my son, and nowadays I cry tears of joy. I swear I don't remember the last day I cried. I'm sad. I cry tears of joy. Like I worship sometimes and cry, and I'm like, God, akiumenitoa far. Like what can I do? Kama si kuambia watu like you exist. Like if you did it for me, you can do it for them. Okay, I cry, but tears of joy. Hey, but on the other side, I really cried at that time. When I was married, I cried. I was crying like for 2 good years. I cried a good one, you know, like almost every day of crying. And I'm like, you mean this is how I want my kids like to grow up? Like I don't want to raise a toxic generation, you know, since kids won't be maybe to see the parents fight and all that. They will grow up like knowing that this is how families are made of which is very wrong. I've seen kids nowadays like asking their parents like, mommy, why didn't you divorce daddy? You know, like if things were tough, hakuna haja ya ukaa huko juu wengine hawana miguu, wengine hawana masikio juu ya kupigwa mangumi. Me especially when it comes to beatings, like we are grown ups, and actually it was almost there. And for those years that we have been together, yes, never beating me, but at this point it was threatening, and I was like, you know what, I give up. Like, it's not even worth it, you know. And to me, if things are not working out anymore, kindly just separate. You don't have to kill each other for nothing. There is life after that. Okay? Yeah. And now people talked, and I could cry, heavy heart, everything. And at this point I was like, you know what, so you want to tell me like I'll be calling one person after the other to explain to them like this is what exactly happened and not the other way around? And I'm like, you know what, all these people there are many guys like 1,000, and I was like, enough is enough. And I had to throw my hand, and I was like, I've had enough. I will live my life. I have no explanation. I owe no one an explanation of my life. It's up to you. Just live your life. You know, it's like people don't care, by the way. You know, people will talk. Ukwe mzuri, ukwe mbaya, they will talk. And this is the point where I changed to the person I am today. This is where I started to work on myself. This is where I started loving myself. This is where I started putting myself first. This is where I started seeing a new life. But there was one thing for me. Even all that time that I went through, whatever I went through, I never gave up. I could go back, look at my pictures and cry. I was horrible. Oh my goodness. I was even 42 kgs. Imagine, that is where now the videos of adding weight at the right part of your body came from. Everything, by the way, that I tell you is just nothing but the truth. Okay? So that is where I started that process. Yaku and weight and all that, because it was too much. Like people wonder, like when I tell people about adding weight, yes, we have been there before. And you know, the way you struggle like to lose your weight, sorry, that's how we struggle to earn. For those who have been through all, you know, through all that. Imagine I was weighing 42. Ningeanza stress leo, within a week I could lose like 3 kgs, and I was, you know what, enough is enough. Yeah, I had now to start a new life, a completely new life. And that's where now I felt like that heaviness imeisha hivi once, like kimawe kimeanguka heavy. And that's how I started my new life. And this is my beautiful, amazing my beautiful, amazing life that I started. I'm so proud of myself. Like I just love the person I've become. Like I just love myself, and I'm just so grateful to God. And kindly don't give up on yourself. Let's get to meet on the other video. There is a lot to talk about, and I really had to grow a thick skin, you know, like to not to care what people are saying about me, not to mind them. There is this power, by the way, that we give people, you know, like whatever they are saying about us. How about you, you know, saying good things, doing these amazing things for yourself? And since I had the, you know, mental problem and all that, I decided, like, you know what, I'm not going to date any soon. I just need to work on myself, heal myself. It doesn't that does not mean that I don't go out for dates or anything. Just, you know, I do go out, but you know what I mean. Like I had to take my time, like a proper one, like to work on myself. love myself, guy. Treat myself like treat poa, nijipeleke out. Like I just wanted to feel me, and I knew that inner person who has not been growing for a while, who has been there like amefungiwa. Me, I wanted just like, eh? Hivi, and I can't wait, yeah, for this amazing me, this amazing me that I've become. I'm just grateful to God. And not that no crying anymore. I swear I cry tears of joy, and most of the time is that I worship. Am I here? I worship song, and I'm like, I can go on to my door. Sometimes I just feel emotional and I start crying. And when I look at my baby, it keeps me going. Yeah, because I look at him and I'm like, I can thanks God, like only me bless. Like for this one, you can never go wrong. He is so cute. Plus, it just makes me smile. I look at him and I'm like, oh baby. But we have been through a lot, and I thank God. Ni mtoi mdogo, but God amemkeep akwe, like understanding. Imagine katoto kadogo but can understand. He had to understand. At that time I can remember to work, like going to school or going to church or somewhere, and they could start crying and I'm like, baby, uchoose nikumbaie tukienda ama tukirudi, because mommy has no money. Do you remember mami yako solo? Like you have to explain, and to dogo, like how do we even expect them to understand? But they understand anyway. Thank you so much for watching my story, guys. I hope this has touched you, and I'm also hoping that I've encouraged you. If you're about to give up, kindly don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on people who loves you, and most of all, put God first. He has been keeping me going, and he will be there forever, and minus God, that one hapana. To me, hapo siyuko. God comes first. Hata nikipika sometimes I move him. But to you, keep praying. Things will change, but you need to trust the process. Guys, we have a lot, but kindly remember to ask any question in the comment section, compliment, any nice comment, and just tell me which, like, ni video gani unataka ikuwe next. And for that, bye and see you to the next video, where possibly we will be doing anything and everything to do with depression. Yes, bye. So this is where I moved in immediately. Yeah, after the first one that you have already seen. This was also a two-sided, and yeah, as you can see right over there, that was the salon, and ukichanuliwa harufu ya nywele inaingia kwangu, and this was the shop that we used to shop at. And as you can see right over there, let me show you the gate. It was two-sided also. As you can see, niko barabara pia. So this was the gate. As you can see, we have a very cute gate. Let me show you where I used to live in. So this was the house number I think 4A or something. Yeah, so this is where I used to live in. As you can see already, kona mtu, and yeah, as you can see the toilet, we makofi kwa Mungu. As you can see, look at that. I just have to to zoom kidogo. At least jamani, you see that? Yeah, so look at that. So